Welcome back, and we've been telling you all about the inauguration of India's first bullet train, the work that has officially now begun. And what we're going to be showing you are the visuals of the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe making his way to the Mahatma Mandir, which is the Mahatma Gandhi Convention Center. This after both the leaders paid a visit to Dandi Kutir, which is also India's largest and only museum that is built on the life and teachings of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, I have with me now Kamlesh, and Kamlesh, here is where the delegation level talks will take place. Both the leaders now getting down to talk business, to talk bilateral trade and so much more.
Well, indeed, it's going to be a packed itinerary again for the Japanese Prime Minister here at the Mahatma Mandir. Several B2B talks and discussions here alongside the visit of the Japanese Prime Minister. Both the Prime Minister are likely to deliberate extensively on boosting ties between the two countries in the field of defense security during the annual summit. They're also likely to deliberate on cooperation in various sectors, including nuclear sector as well. In India, Japan may also delegation level talks may also take place in the field of for cooperation in the field of non-energy areas of nuclear sector. So it's going to be a packed day. Several memorandum of understanding are going to be signed here. And yes, of course, both the Prime Minister will be addressing a joint press conference later in the day.
Oh, absolutely. The Japanese Prime Minister inaugurating India's first bullet train project, and at the same time also enjoying the sights and sounds of Gujarat, whether it's his visit to the Dandi Kutir a short while back or the Sabarmati Ashram, and also, you know, the Siddhi Saeed monument yesterday. So really the Prime Minister taking all the efforts to ensure that the Japanese counterpart enjoys himself during his two-day visit to India. Kamlesh, thanks so much for joining us. Moving on now, let's also get you an update in the murder case. It's been 6 days since Pradyuman was brutally murdered, the 7-year-old boy whose death sparked massive protests in Gurugram, in Mumbai and across various states of the country. But the investigations are continuing. Yesterday, in fact, we saw the CBSE branch, the SIT team, all inside Ryan International School, continuing with their investigations. But what you're seeing on your screens right now are the visuals of the school staff, the teachers today arriving at the Ryan International School for the first time after the brutal murder of a young child. So it's the first time when the teachers have arrived at the school since that ghastly murder that shook the nation, that sent shock waves, that has, triggered just so many questions about the overall security and safety of our children in the schools. So today the teachers are going to be quizzed. They're going to be interrogated by the Haryana police. My colleague Parbina, in fact, joins us from outside the Ryan International School. Parbina, so tell us a little, and before, I go to Parbina, Parbina sent us this report as well. So we'll just play that out once before we get a live update from our correspondent.
You can see here the teachers are reaching here in Ryan International for interrogation. We have just seen a lot of teachers coming in. Ma'am, are you here for the interrogation here? Ma'am, the interrogation ke liye aaye hain? Are you here for the interrogation, ma'am? So you have seen a lot of teachers, the teaching staff has entered the Ryan International Public School for interrogation. We have seen after yesterday's late evening they've come, they're brought back again to the school premise for interrogation. These are the visuals on your screen of all the teachers coming back to the premise for questioning. You can see most of the teachers who are brought in a group, a lot of cars, few walking inside the premise now to continue with the interrogation.
Let's go straight across now to Parbina, who joins us live from outside the Ryan International School. The entire investigation presently is going on after the Supreme Court issued the notice to all of the agencies, including the centre and the state government. But Parbina, the teachers' presence, what happened, and their version is going to be very crucial for the ongoing investigations and the information that they would be now giving to the cops.
Oh, absolutely, Avantika. The teacher's role will be very, very important in this entire investigation, and hence they are interrogated even as we speak now, because not only that, they would be interrogated for that very day when Pradyuman was murdered, but also they need to understand how does this school really function and where, at which level were the lapses made. So hence these teachers play an important role. They're still inside even as we speak. The teaching and non-teaching staffs and a lot of officials we have seen going inside. We have seen a lot of staff also going inside, and they're being questioned. This is a massive questioning which is happening, quizzed, taken to the crime spot, trying to connect all the dots. Also what we know is that the regional head who was sent to Bombay, you know, the one who was detained, Francis Thomas and Juice Thomas. Francis Thomas was taken to Bombay and is admitted to the fact that there were lapses from the school side, and what he said, we understand from our sources that yes, it was informed to the Mumbai headquarters, but no one took responsibility when he had informed. But we also understand later part of the day, Francis Thomas along with one of the Mumbai official from the Rhines can come here to the school premise. We'll have to see whether they are brought to the school premise or to the commissioner's office. That we'll have to see, but this is the development so far. The investigation is still on. The teachers are still being asked. It will go on for next few hours, and we understand that maybe later part of the day Francis could also be brought back to Delhi, but that has to be seen how the investigation progresses. Okay. But the lapses of the school are also seen, as well as how was 8th of September morning, how this conspiracy was done and how many were present there. Avantika.
All right, Parveena, thank you so much for joining us and just updating us on what exactly is going on inside the Rhine International School, with the teachers today coming for the first time. They will be interrogated by the Haryana police. Now, up till now, it was assumed that the CCTV cameras that was installed outside the washroom of Rhine International School was not working. But here's a big India Today exclusive that reveals that the main CCTV camera that was installed just outside the washroom where little Pradyuman was brutally murdered was indeed functioning. Now the police claims that this very camera has captured a blow-by-blow account of what exactly happened in a span of 15 minutes.
On 8 September, 7-year-old Pradyuman was dropped by his father at 7:50 a.m. at Rhine International School in Gurugram. Within 15 minutes, his blood-soaked body with his throat slit was found on the bathroom floor. What happened in those 15 minutes? Who killed Pradyuman? India Today has exclusive information that some CCTV cameras within the school were working. And it is these CCTV images that hold the key. These CCTV images capture the terrifying last moments of 7-year-old child's murder. The CCTV camera captures the main accused, the school bus conductor Ashok, entering the toilet in which 7-year-old Pradyuman was murdered. Minutes after, Pradyuman is seen entering the same toilet after Ashok. Ashok in blood-stained clothes is seen leaving the toilet. Minutes later, Pradyuman captured crawling out of toilet. He is seen trying to call out for help. He is seen collapsing. Panicked staff seen rushing outside toilet, finding Pradyuman's body. Ashok seen picking up the limp body of Pradyuman. The CCTV images clearly show the bus conductor Ashok entering the bathroom. Minutes later, Pradyuman goes inside. No one is seen going in or coming out of the school toilet after. Is this enough to nail Pradyuman's killer? Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, let's move on now to some other news. Just 2 days after the ouster of TDV Dinakaran and Sasikala, his aunt, from the AIDMK, the political turmoil still continues in the state of Tamil Nadu. But now the focus is on just who will emerge victorious in the numbers game. 2 AIDMK MLAs from TDV Dinakaran's camp, who have been staying at a resort in Coorg, have now made some sensational claims. They have alleged harassment by the Tamil Nadu police to support the Idupadi K. Palanisamy government. So they claim that they are being pressured to change loyalties, to pledge their allegiance to Idupadi K. Palanisamy. The MLAs allege that they are even being offered money to the tune of 10 to 20 crore rupees by the Tamil Nadu cops to switch sides. 19 Sasikala loyalists also fear that a plan right now is being devised by the ruling EPS government to terminate their membership on the pretext of anti-party activities. The Nagarans loyalists have lodged a complaint against the cops. The allegations come just a day after the police officials visited the resort wherein these MLAs have been staying for the last few days now.
I am repeating it. You will come to know in the floor test the sleeper cell MLAs. I have given memorandum that this government should go. Like that only I have given memorandum. You may not know aware of that. I have clearly told the Honorable Governor to call Mr. Pallichami to prove his majority. Today the police is sitting there and they are threatening our MLAs. We are going to the court. That is the information. I am sending this message to Pallichami through you.
Let me go straight across now to India Today's Pramod Madhav. Pramod, this is the same demand that has been made by the DMK, asking the governor to intervene and call for a floor test. But what's noticeable is that all this while, TTV Nagaran has always remained cool and collected. But the first time, he looked quite agitated and flustered when he was addressing the press.
Very true, Avantika. I have to tell you 3 points before that. The first thing is that TTV Dinakaran and Sasikala have been removed from the party post and not from the party. There is a discrepancy, first one. The second thing is that after TTV Dinakaran's MLA went and met with the governor, only then DMK took its move, and now it has approached the court as well, seeking a kind of floor test. The issue is that since there is no assembly to be convened now, it is up to the governor to call for the assembly. Only then DMK can go ahead and seek for a no confidence motion. This is what Stalin calls, and Stalin even dares EPS government, stating that if you have the guts, call for the assembly and I will go for the no confidence motion. The third thing over this is that now September 14 is a crucial day because this is the last day for the MLAs from TTV side to give an explanation about them meeting with the governor, and also the last day for Assembly Speaker to the court gave the final day. After this, the Assembly Speaker can even take a decision upon 20 DMK MLAs who brought in Gutka and Pan Masala. So if there is already a plan devised by EPS, OPS to possibly suspend or disqualify these MLAs. If that is done, EPS can easily win the floor test. So this is a very crucial day over here. And as you mentioned, maybe because of all these reasons only, TTV was much agitated at that point. He said that he will go to any extent to save the party, Avantika.
All right, Pramod, thanks so much for joining us. In some other news, former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram's son, Karthi Chidambaram, remains defined after he was summoned by the CBI in the Aircel Maxis deal case. CBI asked Karthi Chidambaram to appear for questioning today, but he has responded to the probe agency questioning their jurisdiction in this matter. Karthi Chidambaram has refused to appear, claiming that the Patiala court has terminated all proceedings in this case, requesting the CBI to withdraw the summons notice. Executive Editor Meetu Jain joins us for more on this. What does this really mean now for Karthi Chidambaram, who claims that all of the complaints against him is part of a political witch hunt? His defiance continues. He has refused to appear for questioning. So what can one expect now?
Well, Avantika, as we know that where the Aircel Maxis deal is concerned, and that's the case in which Karthi Chidambaram was being summoned by the CBI for the second time now. Where that case is concerned, it's been dismissed by the Patiala House Court. That was an interesting development that took place in February. Along with that, now what the ED and the CBI has done is that they've gone to the High Court. So the appeal now lies in the High Court. Where Karthi Chidambaram is concerned, he says till that appeal is heard in the High Court, frankly, any summons to him in the Aircel Maxis deal doesn't stand. It is nullified because there's no case as such, and so therefore any criminality arising from that case doesn't arise. That's Karthi Chidambaram's stand. And of course, also remember where this INX media deal is concerned, he has been trying to seek relief from the Supreme Court where the lookout circular is concerned. That stops him from going abroad. But well, that's another case. And of course, the Aircel Maxis deal is also being heard at another level in the Supreme Court. But where the case immediately is concerned, Karthi Chidambaram says that there is no jurisdiction of any agency at the moment.
All right, we leave it at that. Meetu, thanks so much for joining us and just putting things in perspective. We will keep coming back to you for further updates.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.